Hello, Gemini. It's Julie with Into Heartspace, and I'm back. So it seems that the July readings cut out at 8 minutes, so I'm going to give you a full reading, another reading for July of 2017, just so that you have a full continuous video to look at. So you guys get like a double whammy or a whammy and a half of readings for July. I apologize to all those who have already watched the reading. I'm just going to keep it up for you so you can look at that too. So let's get straight into it. Calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. Calling in the divine. What messages do you have for Gemini? What added guidance do you have for Gemini for July of 2017? Interesting. So the Five of Swords popped up, and that's fighting for a reason, fighting so that you learn how to control yourself and deal with yourself in certain situations for added guidance in the future to other situations that are about to unfold. So let's see what else is in here for you. Okay. And the energy that is coming in from June is the Seven of Cups reversed. And I know that we had a person coming in the last reading. So this Seven of Cups reversed is the energy of feeling like there's not enough choices, not enough ways for you to look at situations, that it seems very stark, it seems a little bleak, black and white possibly, or maybe it's just very clear and that you don't have any choices because you don't need the choices, that you already know where you need to go. Now the energy that's surrounding all of July is the Fool reversed. Then we have the Five of Discs reversed, Knight of Discs reversed, Knight of Discs upright, Nine of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands, Six of Cups reversed, Six of Discs, Page of Cups reversed, Two of Discs reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, Transformation reversed, Two of Cups reversed, and Eight of Discs. Okay. So I'll try to refer back to the other reading too, just so that those of you who have already watched it can kind of gain some light from that too. So with the Fool in reverse, we have this energy of shifts happening, but quickly and not, it's out of your control. So you just don't know exactly how things are going to happen, but something's going to happen. So you're kind of sitting in the dark, just kind of waiting for other people to make decisions so you can make yours. And so the Fool is related to Uranus, and Uranus is quirky, very bright, intelligent, but can be explosive, volatile, and you never know what you're going to get. So July could have that kind of quality of you just don't know exactly how things are going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get. Yes, there's going to be some intelligence, some wisdom to it, but you just don't know quite how that's going to happen. Now, in relationships, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Then we have the Knight of Discs and the Nine of Wands reversed. All right, so the Five of Cups reverse, let's start off there. Five of Cups reverse is feeling bleak, feeling like there's no, once again, it's kind of similar to this feeling of the Seven of Cups. It's like you just don't have any choices. You feel like you have no choice but to either be with somebody or to leave them. Like there is no gray area. But the thing is with the Five of Cups reverse, it's wanting you to know that there is light, that there is a path, that there is more to it than you really know. You see that beautiful door just waiting for you right there? Yes, that is saying look forward and check out your surroundings and the situation again. There's something there, especially with this Knight of Discs showing up. Disc energy is earth energy. All right, Gemini, so that's going to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy. And they are giving you a gift away from this feeling of being alone, in a way, of feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. The Knight of Discs wants to give you an opportunity to rise. Now, the Nine of Wands is kind of I'm a little hesitant with, because the Nine of Wands is really stating kind of like, is it worth it when it's upright? But when it's reversed, it's, kind of don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on this situation. So how I'm kind of reading this, I'm going to give you two different options. Is with the Nine of Wands, do not waste your time on this bleak situation that you feel like you have no choice but to be with them or not, or to let them go. Don't waste your time on it. You know exactly what you want to do, and that there's actually somebody in your life who wants to lead you away and help you find your true path and find your true calling. And so that makes sense with the Fool coming up, also permeating everything, is you just don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen, But the Knight of Discs being upright is a message of a positive message when it comes to relationship. Now, the other option is, like I was saying, I was going to give you two options. The first one was that you just need to let go of this bleak situation and just walk away and acknowledge the joy in someone who is probably right in front of you. And then the second option is that in order to get to this Knight of Discs, you have to let go of something that's already happening. That this person is not going to come up when you are dealing with all of this drama. They're turning their back on it. They're saying, no, I'm not going to feed this. I have a future to feed, and I'd love it to be with you, but I'm not going to even entertain this idea until you tie up your loose ends. Okay? And then in career, we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed. And then we have the Six of Discs. Okay? So there's a fight going on. And it's not, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself because you know what it's the right thing to do. But not only is it the right thing to do, but it's also going to help you and those in the future. So really, you have to change your way about doing it. You can't look to the past and do it the same way you've always done it. If you've been doing something successfully over and over and over again, now is the time to shift it, because it's not going to work this time. And that's why you probably are having a real struggle standing up for yourself in this situation, because what you have done and how you have done it has always worked, and all of a sudden now it's not working anymore. But you have to change your ideas. You have to change how you hold your head up high, how you are going to face the music in a way, because it really will not only shift the road that you're about to go on, but it'll shift the road for those to follow you. And that's why the Six of Discs is popping up. It's saying you have a lot to teach and a lot to give to those who are learning from you, and who know you and who will know you in the future. So stand up, stand your ground, Gemini, stand it strong, and do not look to the past, look to the future. The past, you've already gained the knowledge you need from that. You've already made it muscle memory. Now go forward. Even though you probably will feel like, I don't know what the hell is going to happen. That's okay. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. Push through. Now in abundance, we have the Page of Cups reversed. And then we have the Two of Discs reversed. And then we have the Nine of Swords reversed. So the Page of Cups is giving a really heartfelt message to you that you probably don't want to hear, that doesn't resonate positive with you. The Page of Cups could be a very young energy, but it could, it could be a child. It could be a niece or nephew who's younger than you. It could even be a cousin who's younger than you too. But they could be asking you for money and almost begging you for money. And it's just not the time for you to do it. You don't have your finances in order. You don't have the space to give. You're trying to stand up for yourself as it is. You don't know what's going to happen. And so, with this situation when somebody's asking for help from you, I know you feel guilty. I can tell because of the Nine of Swords in reverse. I know you feel guilty. I know you want to help them. But if it's going to add an extra burden to you, if it's going to add extra anxiety in your life, this is not the time to do it. Apologize, say, I would love to, but I am not in the space to help you in that regard. I will listen to you. I will hold space for you. I love you, but I cannot give you what you need, for I just don't have it. And just be honest about that, Gemini. And if they say, no, you do, you have enough money, yeah, you have enough resources, you can help me, say, you know what? No, you don't know my resources, and you don't know what I have and what I don't have. I have to take care of myself so I can take care of everyone else in the future. Okay? But don't be too upset and don't beat yourself up over it, Gemini. I know there's a feeling of guilt, but it's not needed. You're doing the right thing. All right, and then in mind, body, soul transformation, mind, body, soul connection, we have transformation, which is also the death card. And then the Two of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Discs upright. So your mind, body, soul connection is very linked to somebody else who you have a very tight connection with, but this connection, I think, has something to do with this Five of Discs up here that is draining you, that is just depleting who you are, depleting everything that you have. And in the last reading too, you had kind of a similar situation of do not take in the bad mouthing that somebody is sending your way. So with the mind, body, soul connection, it's really asking you to cut that, to set your boundaries very clearly, and that this contract, the soul contract that you have with this person is not worthwhile. You need to cut it, and that is part of the lesson, I think, Gemini, is cutting this situation. Even though you have love in your heart for them, it is not healthy. It is not soul fulfilling. It is, you have done what you need to do. Now it's time to let it go. And I know it's a learning process, and it is definitely something that you have to learn with the Eight of Discs. It's Eight of Discs is the feeling of a student, educating yourself, gaining the wisdom, gaining the knowledge to move forward. And so you are still learning about how to let go in this relationship and who you are without this person and who you are in your own realm while this transformation happens. Because I think part of you really doesn't want to let go and feels like you should hold on and just wait just a moment longer. But in actuality, it is not healthy, and they are in some ways abusive to you. So please let go, especially if they are abusive to you. Let them go. And if you can't, seek professional help. Okay? It is so important to take care of yourself, Gemini. Because right now, you do have to build your endurance. You have to build your strength. You have to build your self-love, because it's all up in the air. All of July, it's just like you just don't know how the cards are going to fall. So when you have that kind of feeling, you have to stay strong and positive within self. So let's call on the Animal Wisdom deck just to give some added guidance. Give an animal to call on through this roller coaster of July. Okay. So we have the Panther. Oh, it's upside down. Cool, huh? A panther symbolizes magic, darkness, and death. Like other large cats, the panther represents ferocity and courage. The black panther is a particularly mystical symbol that has represented dark energies and rebirth. Native American tribes of North, South, and Central America consider the black panther to wield powerful magic. Egyptian rituals involved the wearing of a panther tail about the waist or neck, which brought strength to the wearers. And the Kayans of Borneo feared the soul of a black panther as much as the beast's corporal form. A Kayan hunter that killed a panther would step 8 times over the dead animal, reciting the spell, "Panther, thy soul under my soul." So that strength, that power, that darkness, that death, it is not a negative thing whatsoever. It is all part of us, and what we do with it and how we wield it is very important. So in these times of kind of desolation, of questioning, of standing up for ourselves when it feels uncomfortable, of letting go of someone even though we have love in our heart, this can be considered a rebirth. It can be considered sometimes dark, because we have to go into those darknesses to see the light. So do not worry over this. We all have it. We all have this yin-yang feeling of light and dark, and to embrace it, to love it, and know and nurture it. Nurture it and care for it so that it doesn't turn into something that is treacherous, that is evil, that turns into a vapid future. Dark and light are important. Love them both. You are both, and both are beautiful. What are you going to do with it, Gemini? It's up to you. All right. Remember, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And listen to your heart, and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.